Welcome to Undisputed. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Morning, guys.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Doing, Jenny?
Great.
Nice blue dress this morning.
Thank you.
It's just another sleepy Sunday here in Los Angeles. Nice day. And how about that Tom Brady? Did you see that?
It don't have the same effect as Cowboys.
I think it worked.
No, it
he
does not.
deserved that.
No, it does
Wow.
not.
He deserved that for only one team, America's team, but I think the Patriots just took over and became America's team.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
You
they
hear
just
that,
stole
Cowboy
it.
fan?
They just stole it yesterday. The America's greatest nightmare is back in the Super Bowl. Can you believe it,
They're
Shannon?
back. They're back.
They are back.
You got to
Right
do a little
about
last-second research.
No, I'm good.
Trouble. Like that. How are you, Shannon?
I ain't good.
Yeah. Here we go.
Got a response
good.
to
I'm
that
good.
yet?
I'm good.
Okay.
Well, at
we
least
have...
you got on a pretty purple jacket.
I had already picked this out. I was going to celebrate.
Oh.
So,
It is kind of celebratory. I like it.
I don't know what I'm celebrating.
I'm not sure either.
I don't know where all your props are today.
I ain't got no problem.
You got to do this show sober?
Had to put the props back. Had to put the props away.
I like to bring some parts to the innocent. Trust me.
Let's see how he does today. We've got two great games to talk about.
Woo.
How about Deion Sanders and Eric Dickerson in studio with us? Help us out today. Let's start with the Patriots. And we're going right to the fourth quarter. The Chiefs started the game down 14-0, but took the lead in the fourth on a Damian Williams TD run. But they left Tom Brady with time, and he hit Rob Gronkowski on a huge third down play. Rex Burkhead scored on the next play to put New England up by 3. But then Patrick Mahomes led a 3-play drive that set up the game-tying field goal. The Patriots won the coin toss in overtime. That was all Brady needed. He led a 13-play drive that was capped by Burkhead's second touchdown. Brady and the Patriots are now headed to their third straight Super Bowl. And Shannon,
Yes.
what on earth happened last night?
Tom Brady. I didn't know goats like cold weather.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. You're going goat. I like that.
You know what, Skip? I fought it as long as I could, but I can't fight it anymore.
Whew, good for you.
Moving forward, from this day on, I will never, ever say again, Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady.
Really? You'll
Done.
never, ever say it
Can't
again?
do it.
Did we get that on tape? That could change.
No, this
Any
is not going
moment.
to
This is it,
Because
okay.
the thing is, Skip, is that, look, there have been other great quarterbacks. There have been other great quarterbacks to have great moments. But I don't believe there's been a quarterback that can call upon his greatness time after time when they need it the most. And when they needed it the most, when he needs to be absolutely great, he can do it. And now, I don't think we give the players, his supporting cast, enough credit. Because the thing is, if we look at Hogan and we look at Edelman and we say, well, they're not Julio, they're not AB, they're not this guy, they're not that guy. But you tell me in the crunch, they don't make plays like those guys. I'm not so sure in that moment if I want anybody else other than those guys because they've been in that moment so many times before. That third down catch, Hogan makes a one-hand grab. Skip, that was not a great throw, but he made a tremendous catch. And guys are making these catches time after time. Give Kansas City credit. They got him in third down, and I was like, okay, you get him in third down, but they couldn't get him off the field in overtime. I'm surprised, Skip. For me, if you look at these numbers, they outgained the Patriots had 524 total yards. Kansas City had 290. 36 first down for the Patriots, 18 for the Chiefs. 23 minutes extra time of possession. And again, they ran the ball for 176 yards and 4 touchdowns. And they needed the overtime to get this done. So that lets you know just how explosive Kansas City is. But when Tom Brady needs to call upon his greatness, the first half, Skip, he did what he needed to do. He took some little short passes. They were third and short. They ran the ball, wouldn't let Mahomes get the ball, wouldn't let him get the ball. But in the second half, when the game was going back and forth, they needed Tom Brady to be great. No, they needed him to be more than great. And whatever that is, he was. I've never seen anything like this. If you play the game, you have an understanding, you have a greater appreciation for what Tom Brady's doing. Skip, I was very fortunate. In a 4-year span, 97, 98, missed 99, 2000, I won the Super Bowl. But I had to go to a different team to get that done. For them to be back in this situation again, third year in a row, with an opportunity to win their third championship in 4 years, fourth championship in 5 years. Skip, I don't think people realize how difficult that is. I think they think this is normal. It's not normal. you better admire this because you're never going to see it again. You're never, ever in your life. And we were just discussing it last night on the show, Dion and I and LT. I believe this is the greatest dynasty. Because if you look at the 60s Celtics, Skip, there are only 8 teams. To do what they're doing in free agency, to do what they do, and the turnover that you have from year to year on a roster, Coach Belichick, guys leave, looks like he's going to lose another defensive guy. For them to do this, and I think this won't top the Super Bowls in Tom Brady when he's, okay, Tom, rank you, obviously the Super Bowls. But this might be one of his crowning achievements. He'll lay at night, admire this piece that he painted yesterday. Because to go on the road and to beat this high power of an offense is unbelievable. And he needed every ounce of his greatness, and he came through with flying colors. They're going to the Super Bowl for the 9th time in 19 seasons. If somebody would have told me that at the beginning of the year, if someone would have ever told me, you think someone would go to 9 Super Bowls? No.
No.
Not one guy. A team might, but that guy's going to be long gone. They're going to have several turnover.
So if you'd asked me late last night, will your partner Shannon Sharp give it up to Tom Brady tomorrow on Undisputed? I'd say, no, impossible. He will not.
I had to, Skip.
Took a real man, took a big man. Way to go. I appreciate that because he earned it. And that was a great achievement to earn your respect finally, where you gave up and gave in.
You got to, Skip.
Gave it all up.
I fought it long as I could.
I know, you did. And let me echo what you just said. For some of our younger viewers out there, seriously, from my heart, it's a privilege to get to watch this man operate. That was hard yesterday. What he's done in the past is hard. In the 4th quarter against the Legion of Boom in the Super Bowl, or down 28-3 to Atlanta, throwing for 246 just in the 4th quarter and overtime to bring them all the way back to win in overtime. It's just hard. And he keeps doing it at such high levels. And that was, again, the highest level yesterday. So in the end, for me, again, I'm not a Patriot fan. He just won me over a long time ago. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. He won me over because he is the Michael Jordan of the National Football League, except he's in a completely misleading package. It's one you have a hard time sort of getting your arms around, because I do too sometimes. It's aw shucks, gee whiz after the game. I'm like, after the game, I'm watching him talking. I'm saying, wait, are you the same guy who just did that out there?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, Skip, is that he doesn't have an enormous athletic ability.
He doesn't.
He can't jump like Michael Jordan.
He cannot.
You know what I'm saying? He's not fast like a Usain Bolt. He can swim. But he doesn't throw the farthest. He doesn't throw the hardest.
But he even shows you little to no swagger. He obviously doesn't have the all-time greatest sneaker line. He doesn't have anything really off the field. He's got some Under Armour stuff and this and that, Ugg boots, but it's not like that.
No.
He's that guy on the field. He's not that guy off the field. But I did love what I heard from NFL Network yesterday. They reported that Tom Brady walked into his facility sometime last week and announced to no one in particular, I'm the baddest MF on the planet. And he meant it. And what you saw yesterday in the 4th quarter and overtime, that's that guy. That's what he believes in his heart. He just doesn't show it to you after the game, off the field, or even on the sideline. You don't really get it from him. So to me, yesterday was his greatest achievement, capping off a year of his greatest achievement. And don't think he doesn't understand this and get this, because he knows his history, he knows his legacy. He needed a signature road playoff victory.
Yes.
He had not won a playoff game for more than 12 years, dating all the way back to a San Diego game against Phillip Rivers, who he's now 8-0 against. So that kind of disqualifies that one. He did have that flu game where he had a temperature of 103 before the AFC Championship game at Pittsburgh. But somehow he threw for barely 200 yards. It was 41-27. It didn't seem like a signature road win. It seemed like more of a team win, right?
Right.
To me, yesterday was mostly about Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. So does that qualify as a signature road win? I say yes, and he was 3-4 on the road in the postseason. So I'm going to remember that one. And to me, he was, if possible, he was better than ever yesterday. And I know we've gone back and forth, and there have been times this year where you're telling me, look, he's just lost some velocity. He's lost some accuracy. He's flinching a little. He's ducking a little bit in the pocket. And for whatever reason, I saw none of that yesterday.
No.
Did they protect him? Yes, they did.
Yes.
They did a hellacious good job of protecting him against the #1 sack team in the league. They were tied with Pittsburgh for the most sacks.
I couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell yesterday. But he gets rid of the ball. It reminded me of the Joey Bosa line previous week at Foxborough against the Chargers, and Joey Bosa told him in the fourth quarter, quit throwing it so fast. You know, give me a chance, because I'm getting here in 2.5 seconds and the ball's gone in 2 seconds. And after a while, it just wears out the pass rush because you just gut it out. You give every last ounce and you can't get there. So to me, again, velocity and accuracy, it was right up there. I saw no diminished skills from 10 years ago, 15 years ago. He looked like Tom Brady yesterday. And seriously, I wondered if after the game, is Belichick still quietly seething over the fact that his wrists were slapped and he was forced to trade his man Jimmy Garoppolo at the trade deadline a year ago?
Right.
You think he still thinks that? Seriously.
Probably.
I think he might, but I think the correct choice was made by Robert Kraft to keep Tom Brady. And again, to me, he continues to say, I want to play until I'm 45. Are you going to bet against him? Because I keep telling you, there's one man in sports I just don't bet against, and it's that guy.
If you're going to protect him like he's going to protect him, like he protected yesterday. But I think the thing, Skip, is that we talked about, and I said this, you got to take something away. They ran the ball for 173 yards and 3 touchdowns in October. They ran the ball for 176 yards yesterday and 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
So